Welcome back to Build Break and Beyond, and in today's episode, not only do I find my new favorite pair of sunglasses, but we make the Volvo more low and less high. More lower and less high. More high and more low. Less high and more lower. Less low and less high. More high and less low. We're headed to the local pick and pull. When I was there the other day, I saw a pickup truck which was pretty unique that's going up for auction today, so I'm going to go and see if it goes cheap enough. It could be a new project car, which would be pretty fun, so we'll go there now and see how it goes. Alright, no new project truck today. I think it went pretty high for having coolant in the oil and unknown mileage with the salvage title, so I'll keep my eyes open for another one and we'll get back to work. Over the last few weeks, I've gotten some pretty good parts at the Junkyard for the Volvo, and I'm going to install a couple of those now. Something really interesting I found out is that the XC70 had 2 hood struts until 2005. In 2006, they switched to just one. And while this has 2 hood hinges, it only has provisions for the springs on one side. So while I was at the Junkyard getting some other parts, I took one of the passenger side hinges that has provisions for a spring, and I picked it up so that I could throw it on here so I have 2 springs, so in case the only one fails, I at least won't get hit in the head. I'm also going to take the headlight off of this, pair it with the one that I got at the Junkyard. I'm going to sand and polish both of them, make them a little cleaner. I'm going to finally install the radio permanently, and then I'm going to put the sun visor on so that I don't keep getting hit in the head. Well, the color doesn't match, but it's really not that noticeable, and it doesn't really matter because the hood's going to be closed most of the time, so that's good to go. Alright, so one of the other parts that I found at the pick and pull was a replacement visor that doesn't fall down all the time, which is pretty nice. So go ahead and install that real quick and put this all back together. Alright, good as new. I just got the new Bad Swede springs in the mail. Let's go check them out. these look nice. And even though we haven't done the rears yet, I haven't even taken them off, I'm really excited to see how this is going to look with its final stance. So we're just going to throw the tires on and make sure everything fits, and then we'll move on to the rear. Alright guys, moment of truth. We'll let the jack down and see how it's sitting. Alright, there we go, jack's out. Oh, that looks so nice. Oh, that is rad. I'm super happy with that. The 1-inch subframe spacers and the 2-inch lift kit, that is a really nice height for those tires. It's definitely going to require a bit of trimming, especially in here. I can't even get my finger there. Front's a little bit better, but not much. But that's going to require some hacking, but that's incredibly easy to do. All right, now to the rears. When it's open, this is what it looks like on the top of the spring, so we just need to get that one bolt off, and the bottom should be one bolt as well. Same on the other side, so I'll do that now. Alright, and there's the complete unit with the top on it and everything. So we'll take the other one out on the other side, and then we'll disassemble them and put the lift springs in. So the front end of the XC500R looks really good, really good. The backside, unfortunately, is going to take a lot more effort. The 32s won't fit where the current hub is, even with the lift springs and the spacers in. So I'm going to have to think about that one a bit more moving forward, and get a game plan together before we can get those 32s in there. I really don't want to cut out some of the structural parts of the car, and I'd rather sort of find a more creative solution, so we'll see what we can do. Well, we were targeting this year's OG Gambler 500 up in Oregon. Obviously, we didn't go. We felt it was a lot safer to sit this year's event out due to COVID and sort of work on the car a little bit more slowly. It was 2,000 cars last year and 6,000 people. It was basically Burning Man with cars. It was absolutely insane, and I totally loved it. I have a quick highlight reel, so I'll roll that, and I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.